So Dave, we're here at training on a Thursday night. First of all, good to be back training. Shame about Tuesday, but Marine coming up on Saturday.
Yeah, it was good for us. We got the game in on Saturday. Lads looked very rusty. With the game being off Tuesday, it enabled us to get another good session into the lads where I felt we looked sharper in training. I think the lads needed that as well. So we've got final touches to put in tonight before the game on Saturday. Big challenge, a big game for us because we want to continue playing these competitive games. Sounds like good news on the league, but until we've got that start there, we just want to concentrate on Saturday, and then if we win that game, obviously the trophy game here on Tuesday against Southport. But we know Marine's going to be difficult to beat some teams in the league above that. As far as League One, it's been incredible the run they've been on. So yeah, we know what's coming. We'll prepare everything we need to tonight, and fingers crossed we'll go there and get a result.
Strange, isn't it? Because you've probably seen a bit of Marine on national TV, which is unusual. So it allows you to scout from the comfort of your home.
Yeah, exactly that. We can't get scout passes for games at the moment, so it has allowed us to watch them and see what they've played, who the threats are. We're aware of how we think they'll set up. We think they'll go full strength with it. There's no reason for them not to. But it's about us as well. We're still the team in the league above. We're favourites for this game. On paper, we should have better players because we are in that league above. And I'm going there as classing us as favourites in a team that wants to win the game of football. We're not going there to sit off. We want to go and attack the game and, yeah, get through the next round.
Talking to the squad, the current squad, is everyone fit? Is everyone raring to go?
No, we just got a couple of niggles in the last week, which I think is going to be the scenarios we're going to face because the lads have had that extended layoff. So Yanni Lipka's a little bit of a concern at the moment. Reoccurrence of his ankle problem that he had from pre-season. Jack Sherratt, he's with work commitments at the moment, so we're not sure if he'll be available for Saturday. So we're down to the bare bones a little bit, but still the strength's there. We're not, I wouldn't say we're weakened because the lads will come in to replace them. We're still strong. But we are, when we look at our 14th, 15th players, 16th players in the squad, we are really struggling at the moment. So the good news for us, we can start bringing in the academy players because they unfortunately got knocked out of the Youth Cup last night. We weren't going to interfere with bringing them players in until they went out of the Youth Cup. So there might be one or two involved on Saturday because it is 7 subs, and you can see how well the youth team have done this year. We want to start getting the lads involved.
And it's been a long layoff. Is there any potential signings coming in?
Potential? Yeah, there's plenty of potential players. I think last time I checked, there was 13 players that I spoke to this week, but until I get that start date, it's very difficult to get any across the line. There may be one in tomorrow, but we've got to do it before 12 o'clock. So I'm trying to get that pushed over the line. It'll depend on the paperwork in the morning. From there, the lads were speaking to the majority from the levels above, and no one wants to drop to this level when there's no league fixtures, and we don't want to have to pay wages out for a full month when there might not be any league fixtures as well. So we need to do business because we've lost 7 players since the beginning of the season, lads who were in and around the squad but not starting. So we've got to replace them because it's becoming that time of year again. We had it last year, and I'm learning my lessons from last year. We can't look at the first 11 and think, yeah, we look strong because within one game we could lose 2 or 3 players, and then all of a sudden we're scrambling around, and it's going to be very, very tight between games, Saturday, Tuesday. So yeah, we're going to reinforce in the next 2 weeks and get that playing squad back up to 17, 18 players.
Are you expecting anyone else to go out at the moment?
Go out? No, I think it's common knowledge. Paddy Lane's got offers out there. I don't think he'll be here this time next week, if I'm honest, and he deserves the opportunities that are coming his way. There is several clubs that have matched his release clause, so he's free to talk to them. If it doesn't go through before Saturday, he'll be involved with us. If it does go through before Saturday, then we're going to wish him the best of luck because, like I said, he certainly deserves this move.
Yeah, he's been a great player for the club, hasn't he?
Yeah, and this is what we want to do. It's a great pathway for the kids coming through the academy, and it's a perfect example of a kid he hasn't got a professional club at 16. He's came into the academy here and now playing as a part-time player. He's going to get, hopefully, a full-time move now where he's becoming a professional footballer from that pathway that's been created. And it's credit to everyone who's been coaching from 15, 16-year-old, and we've played a very small part in the last season. and he's attracted an awful lot of interest. And I think that the move to Farsley did him the world of good, where it proved that he can do it at the level above that, and I think more teams' ears have sort of pricked up from that. And yeah, let's see how it plays out in the next few days. But the club, we've always made it clear we won't stand in his way. There's things within his contract that have been met. So yeah, I want to keep him for Saturday, but I'm not gonna push that issue. Let's see if he's on the team sheet, and if it is, it probably will be his last game.
Which is the perfect segue into last night over at Tranmere in the cup, and an excellent performance by the youngsters.
Yeah, I've spoke with Jack, the coach, about an hour ago. I'll give him a bit of time. I texted him last night, but he was obviously disappointed. I wasn't there myself because I think I'll get a divorce if I leave the house any more evenings. But yeah, I feel for him because there was that incentive of Man United in the third round that was sort of hovering above. But what they've done, again, it's been incredible. And now it's up to us to sort of try and move these players up the ladder and get them involved in the first team. That's the next step. So we always said we'd get more of the lads in training once the Youth Cup had ended, because we didn't want to get in the way of that. But yeah, there'll definitely be one on the bench on Saturday, maybe two. And fingers crossed we can sort of produce the next Paddy Lane from that.
Okay, Dave. Thanks
right,
very
cheers,
much.
Chris. Cheers.